Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
It's a tips and tricks type of show today on the College Investor Audio Show. So glad to have you along. Today, the best 529 account tips and tricks. So a 529 account, you may know, is an investment account that is designed to pay for educational expenses, including primary and secondary private education or post-secondary college expenses. The money you put into a 529 account grows tax-free while it's in the account, of course, and can be used tax-free for qualified educational expenses. With a little bit of knowledge and planning, the 529 account can help you shave money off your tax bill while investing in your own or a child's education. These are our best 529 account tricks. Take state 529 tax deduction during the college years. You know, saving for college can be a real challenge, but 529 accounts can be useful even when you haven't set aside money since your child was born. Many states offer a tax deduction on money distributed to a 529 plan, regardless of when the money is used. If your state offers a deduction on up to $6,000 of income, contribute $6,000 of income to the 529 for each year you're in college. Then, immediately use the money to pay for your tuition or other qualified expenses. You might even be able to use the proceeds from student loans to get the state tax deduction. The trick is especially relevant for graduate students who might qualify to contribute income from assistantships or internships to the 529 plans. Another trick is to contribute up to 5 years at once. So in general, parents can contribute up to $14,000 to a 529 plan each year. But there's one wrinkle in that rule. You can actually contribute up to 5 years worth of contributions or $70,000 all at once. Parents who receive an inheritance or another major windfall might want to take advantage of this loophole to contribute a lot of money early in a child's life. That way, the money in the account can grow and compound for more than a decade and a half before the child needs it to attend college. Change the beneficiary. When you create a 529 plan, you designate a beneficiary. However, the account owner doesn't have to use the funds specifically for that beneficiary. If you have multiple children, you can change the beneficiary to another child if one child doesn't attend college. If all your kids turn out to be athletic all-stars who earn full rides to college, the funds in the 529 don't need to go to waste. You can transfer funds to any member of your immediate family, including yourself. While it might seem crazy to designate yourself as a beneficiary, there are plenty of legitimate educational expenses that people nearing retirement might want to consider. For example, a culinary school, foreign language schools, and a variety of training programs qualify as educational expenses. Pick the 529 with the best features. So some states don't offer a tax deduction when you contribute to a 529 plan. Now, there are other states who offer a deduction even if you choose a 529 plan outside of your state. This is called tax parity. The states that do offer this, as of right now, are Arizona, Arkansas, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, and Pennsylvania. If you live in a state in either category, there's no reason to pick a 529 plan in your state. Instead, it makes sense to open a 529 account at a brokerage that offers a combination of the lowest fees and best investment options. Use the 529 for private school expenses. If you live in a state with a 529 tax deduction and you're paying for private school, you need to take advantage of that deduction. My goodness, you can put up to $14,000 per child per year into the 529 account. If you spend that much on private education each year, you should claim the state tax deduction in your state. The amount you can deduct from your state income taxes varies, of course, by state, but this is a tax break that parents should not overlook. That's all we have for today. Just a quick one, a couple of tips and tricks for you to get the best and the most out of your 529 plan. I hope that was helpful. If it was, share it with a friend or a family member who might be going through the same type of thing. And you can always find out much, much more at thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks again for stopping by today. We'll talk to you again very soon.